This is Jordan from Jersey, and this is what I thought of the comics I read the weeks of April 14th and 21st, 2010. There wasn't really any standouts these last 2 weeks, and not too many comics either, so I just figured I'd roll them all together into one. But let's see what we got. I often end with The Amazing Spider-Man, so let's start with that today. First off, we had a free comic, The Amazing Spider-Man Grim Hunt, the Kraven Saga. It's got about a 10-page... 8 or 10 page story in the beginning, which is original. I don't think it's going to be reprinted in any other comics. I don't know for sure. It could be like the first 7 or 8 pages of another comic down the line, but I got the impression it's only going to be found here. Cool little story, nothing huge, and then in the back you've got your standard Marvel, where are they? Encyclopedia pages. So, for free, it's certainly fine. Fill you in on the whole Kraven the Hunter saga, the Grim Hunter, Hunter is his son, the wife, his brother, all that kind of stuff. If you have any interest at all in the Grim Hunt, which is coming up, or if you liked Kraven's Last Hunt, the classic story, you probably want to check this out just to catch yourself up. Then this week we had The Amazing Spider-Man issue 628, which I really do like that cover, actually. Very dynamic. I like that a lot. This follows up on the Juggernaut storyline from a couple weeks ago, and it's part 2 of a 3-issue arc. Yeah, I wasn't really huge on this one. I kind of liked the first one. This one, not a whole lot happened. It was just one giant fight scene, which is fine. And then there was a backup story about Peter trying to get another job. Not the greatest comic ever, but yeah, it's kind of met on it. You know, like I said, not really a whole lot of great comics these past 2 weeks, although there are a couple ones that I really did like. From April 14th, we have Orson Scott Card's Ender's Game, The League War one-shot. It's been a while since I read Ender's Game. I don't remember all the details. I'm pretty sure most of this story is directly from there. I can't be 100% sure, though. Anyway, it chronicles kind of a Pacificus Helvidius debates type thing between Ender's brother and his sister, who go out on the version of the internet that's in this story, posing as 2 different people, using philosophers' names. It's very Pacificus Helvidius. If you know that, you understand what I'm talking about. And they basically start a war and end it to save the world, kind of. I'm not huge on the story, especially when I read the novel. I'm kind of over politics, but I think the comic did a pretty decent job of encapsulating in one issue. Quite frankly, I'm surprised they were able to do that. It's certainly worth checking out, however, not nearly as good as the regular Ender's Game and Ender's Shadow comics. Oh, I forgot about this one. The Amazing Spider-Man presents Jackpot 3 of 3. I would have put this up with the Spider-Man in the beginning. Yeah, now that I've read the whole thing, you can really skip Spider-Man presents Jackpot. The new costume's good, the rest of it was kind of lame. Not a huge fan of the art. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Meh. A lot of meh this week. Yeah. Now, some not meh comics you could check out. I just read Jonathan Hickman's Nightly News and Jonathan Hickman's Pax Romana. I've been loving his Marvel stuff. I figured I might as well go back and check out some of his first stuff. It's really excellent. So if you can get your hands on it, Pax Romana and Nightly News, definitely worth your money. Deadpool, Merc with a Mouth, issue number 10, was fun. Still in the zombieverse, still fighting zombies. And quite frankly, it didn't need any more depth than that because I had a good time reading it. Check it out. Then we have Human Target, issue number 3. I don't quite understand the timing of this comic, seeing as the season finale aired the same day this comic came out, and there's presumably more issues. So I don't know if they're going to keep doing comics the entire time between seasons. I hope so. And the season finale was very good. You should definitely check out the show and this comic. Really fun stuff. Very light serialized elements, and 3 main characters who are just awesome to watch on screen. Really translates well to the comic. Certainly pick it up. I'm just curious as to whether this keeps running the entire time that the show's on hiatus. Only time's going to tell on that one. Finally, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 25. And some bad news? I've heard a lot of rumors that this is the last issue of Guardians for a long time, if not ever. And that really makes me upset because this comic is awesome. So go out and buy Guardians of the Galaxy. Buy yourself some trades. Buy yourself some floppies. Don't let this book die. It's too good to let go. This one, it is the Guardians versus Thanos. Guardians get their reunion. We get a lot of the future Guardians from year 3000 and something. 10, let's go with. Oh, wow. First guess. 2010. It really is an awesome comic. You should check it out. They fight Thanos. That was cool. Cosmic Cube, all that. Groot. He's a tree. Team's got a tree, a raccoon, a dog, and a guy with rainbow hair. It's awesome. Check it out. So that's it for the comics I read the weeks of August 14th, and the 21st, 2010. There wasn't anything spectacular. I mean, except for Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. Deadpool issue 10, pretty good. Otherwise, small weeks. But hopefully next week will be much, much more robust in terms of its quality. Have a good week. And hopefully better comics next time.